Ladies and gentlemen, I am Lula Mamashaba. I understand the different levels of skills, training, knowledge, and talent that impacts the processes in CSSD. I would like to welcome you into Module 4, which is STEM sterilization. Heat has been used for a long time to reduce infection. Moses from the Bible was the first person that we know of to recommend that waste from camps be disposed by burning it. Heat is the form of steam was first shown to kill germs in 1876, and it is now widely used in hospitals because it is very safe and inexpensive compared to other methods of sterilization. Unless you have a recording device on your autoclave that can print out a graph that looks something like this, it is not very easy to see what happens inside the autoclave after pushing the start sterilization button. The autoclave goes through the 4 separate stages in its sterilization cycle that will look like this: air removal stage, heating up stage, sterilization stage, and drying stage. The vacuum pump in the autoclave first of all removes as much air from the chamber and the packs in it as possible. Steam under pressure is then allowed to enter the chamber. The steam will then surround the packs and start to heat them up. The steam will then also try to get to the middle of the pack, but if there is still air in the pack, this will not be possible. At the same time, some of the steam will turn into water because it has lost its heat. There will, there will now be a mixture of air and steam and water left in the chamber of the autoclave. The vacuum pump will start again and try to remove as much of the mixture as possible. After 304 vacuum and steam pulses, all the air should be removed from the autoclave and the packs in it, and the steam should be able to get right to the middle of the packs so that all parts of them can be sterilized and be sterile. It sometimes happens that this air removal stage is not completed properly, and an air pocket can be left in the middle of the pack, which can lead to sterilization failure because no steam is present to kill microorganisms. Once all the air has been removed, the content of the autoclave are heated up to the preset temperature by means of steam entering the chamber. In order for the steam to kill germs, it is needed to be kept at a certain temperature for the correct length of time. The following 2 cycles are commonly used: 121 degrees Celsius at 15 minutes with 120 kilopascal pressure for liquids and rubber and glass, 134 degrees Celsius for 3.5 minutes at 240 to 250 kilopascal pressure for all the other loads, which is your soft pack and your steam loads, including your containers. It is also important to also check the chamber steam reading on the autoclave to make sure that it agrees with the temperature being shown, because sometimes the gauges can give wrong readings. Once sterilization cycle is complete, the vacuum pump removes all steam and water from the packs in the chamber, but steam is still kept in the jacket which surrounds the chamber. The heat from the jacket and the vacuum helps to dry the load. It is important to remember that an autoclave is a machine that can sometimes break down, and when this happens, all germs may not be killed and the packs will not be sterile. The following problems can occur: incomplete air removal, poor steam penetration, the sterilization cycle conditions may not be correct sometimes. This happens that this air removal stage is not completed properly, and an air pocket can be left in the middle of the pack, which can lead to sterilization failure because no steam is present to kill microorganisms, and your chemical indicator might not change properly. Air can be left in the chamber if the vacuum pump is not working properly or if the door seal is leaking. Overloading the autoclave and using the wrong kind of packaging material which steam cannot go through, can also cause non-sterile packs because the steam cannot get into the middle of them. Thank you.